All right, boys and girls, today we're going to be looking at making an improper fraction into a mixed number. This is what a mixed number looks like. This is an improper fraction. So we can use an equation, and it's usually the numerator divided by the denominator. I like to think of it a little bit easier. I like to ask myself, how many times can 6 go into 40? This requires me to know my multiples. So if I know my multiples of 6, I know I have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. I'm going to stop at 42 because I already went over. Well, 6 can go into 40 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times without going over, so that becomes my whole number. But I have a fraction left over because I didn't go into it evenly. So now I need to figure out what's 40 minus 36. Well, 40 minus 36 tells me I have 4 left over. So I'm going to put a 4 as my numerator. And like always, our denominator stays the same. So really, 46ths, it's a hard number to say, equals, in a whole number sense, 6 and 4/6 of a fraction. Let's look at number 15. 23 divided by 7, or 23/7 is what mixed number? I'm going to ask myself, how many times can 7 go into 23? If you know your 7s, you can easily write them out. Remember, you're just adding on 7 each time to make those multiples. How many times can 7 go into 23 without going over? Well, 21, because 28 is too much. And that was 1, 2, 3 times. So that gives me a whole number of 3. Now I've got to figure out 23 minus 21, because I need to see how many were left over. How many could not go into it evenly? And I know 23 minus 21 is 2. And my denominator stays the same, and it's 7. So you can do it that way. You can also do it where you're going to actually do some division. So I'm going to do 22 divided by 4. I know that 4 cannot go into 2, but it can go into the whole number 22, and it can go in 5 times because I know my multiples. 4 times 5 is 20. And I subtract just like normal, and I am left with the remainder. Notice how my remainder of 2 is going to actually be very useful in this number. The 5 right here is my whole number. The remainder becomes my numerator, 2, and my denominator stays the same, 4. So 22/4 is really 5 and 2/4 in a mixed number. So I can do it either way. Even if I go and do my multiples of 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 20 is my target. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where my whole number 5 came in. And I know 20, counting up to 22, it requires 2 more. That becomes my numerator. So it works either way. Number 19, 29 divided by 7. 29 divided by 7. I know 7 can't go into 2. 7 can go into 29 4 times, because I know 7 times 4 is 28. And I'm left with 1. That's my remainder. To put this in my mixed number, 4 is my whole number. my remainder is my numerator, and my denominator stays the same. Last problem is a mixed number, so we're not going to do that one. All right, now I want you to go back and I want you to do numbers 14, 16, 18, and 22. If you forgot how to do these, go back and look at the video to see how we did these odd problems. You've got this.